Alright, thanks for joining us here. We just want to do a little bit of a training video because we've had quite a few inquiries about our new vaccine and medical storage fridge monitor data logger. Now what it is, we've designed this to be compatible with the Strive for 5 regulations that are now going through a lot of the health departments. So basically what that means is that the ideal storage temperature for vaccines and other medical products in a refrigerator is 5 degrees C. There's a tolerance on it. It goes from 2 degrees to 8 degrees. So fridges don't just sit at one temperature, they actually go on to a range of temperatures. So if you set your fridge at, say, 4 degrees C, when it gets to 4 degrees C, it will turn on to keep the cooling down. So it might go down to 3 degrees C, for instance, and then it will turn off and it will start to warm back up again. It might go up to 5 or 6 degrees C before it gets a chance to cool down again. So this is why there's a range of temperature. No fridge is ever perfect. And obviously when you open the door, take product out, you will occasionally, the temperature will change. So that's the ideal temperature. This is in conjunction with the health departments. And we have a monitor for that. We call it the 87799. Now this is a data logger and a monitor all built into one. So it comes in a box like that, quite colourful, all the instructions are there, instructions on the back. Now inside that box, and I've got one here that I've prepared, you will get a power supply. Now that's a plug pack, so that'll plug into the mains and it will power the unit, and this means that you won't be chewing up batteries all the time, so the batteries will last a long time. You also get a second box which has got the data logger monitor in it. Now this is one here, this is what they look like. First thing you must do is to put the batteries in the back. With your finger, slide down and it takes 3 AA batteries, which are included in the package. The second thing is, on the side of your data logger is a little opening window, and that takes an SD memory card. Now, an SD memory card is included, and it's a small memory card that you'd commonly use in cameras and all that thing, easily obtainable. And that is just slid into the unit. Push it in. That clicks, locks, and that's it. Turn the unit on and you'll see it's got 3 displays. This unit has a temperature monitor on a probe, so that's 2 meters long, and that stainless steel sensor is the bit that goes into your fridge to record and monitor the temperature. So when you put that in your fridge, you need to put it into a central location. Not right near the door, not right at the back, not right down the bottom, not right at the top. We actually advise putting it into one of the vaccine packages amongst the vaccines, so it will register and record the temperature correctly. But as long as you get that into the middle area of your fridge, you'll get quite a good temperature. Now this is the 87799 vaccine temperature monitor. This is designed to be used for fridges and meets and records the temperature for vaccine fridges. So this is the unit, we've installed the batteries, plugged it into power, we've installed the memory card, and now I'm just going to show you how to set it up. So you turn it on and it'll do a self-check and come up with 3 temperatures. So the bottom temperature is the temperature that we're interested in. It's the only temperature that we're interested in. And that's the temperature on this probe. So the probe is 2 meters of lead, and that would go inside the fridge, the vaccine fridge, and you'll put that towards the center of the fridge. And even if you wanted, you can put that inside the vaccine packages or between 2 packages, so you get a good representation of the temperature in the vaccine. So that's the temperature sensor. The middle display is just the humidity in the area that it's sitting in, and the top display is the temperature in the area that this monitor is sitting in. It's got nothing to do with the vaccine fridge at all. So if we want to set it up, we can set the alarms. So we push the set button and hold it for a few seconds until set comes up in the bottom corner. Release it and it comes up with alarm low for the top one. See, it's flashing. So we don't care about that, so we can just push whatever, turn that on. Now it says alarm high for the top setting, and that's just the temperature in the area. Push that, we don't care about that. Now it's got alarm low for the middle one, which is the humidity, we don't care. Alarm high for the humidity, we don't care, so push the set again. Now we're talking the temperature that we want to set. So this is alarm low. Now it's currently set at 2 degrees C, which is correct for vaccines. Now if you need to adjust it, you turn the unit around, and on the back we have up and down arrows and buttons. So by pushing the up and down arrow buttons, we can change the temperature. So let's increase that or decrease that down to 1.5 degrees. Pushing the up arrow, I can bring it back to where we want it, which is 2 degrees. I'm happy with that, so I push set. Now alarm high for the temperature that we want is set at 8, but again we can adjust it. We can make that 9 or 10 degrees or whatever temperature we want, but we'll put it back to where we want it, which is 8, to comply with the vaccine regulations. Okay, 8, and we push set. Now this is rate. Now this is the rate at which it'll take a recording and it records the temperature, and that's in minutes. So we'll take that, says 30 currently. That's probably a little bit long, so we'll drop that back to, well, let's say we'll drop it back to 10 minutes. Now we recommend 10 minutes as a good time for taking readings. So 10, and that's the rate, so push set, and now that's it. So that's completely set up. So if we want to now use that in a fridge, we would put that in the fridge, put the wire probe in the fridge, wait until the temperature got down to the fridge temperature, and then we need to start it recording. So to do that, we push the set and hold it until on rec comes up on the screen. So then release it, and then down here it'll periodically display REC, that's rec for recording. So it's actually recording the temperature at this point, and we'll continue to record it until we push the set button again. So if you put that in your fridge and you leave it there for a few days or a week or whatever you decide to check it, then you push the set button and hold it again while it's still in the fridge, and it will come up with off record. So the recording's now off. So you can then take the memory card out and put it into your computer. And that's it. Now, just want to explain to you what the alarm does. So the alarm, if it's outside the set, which it is now because it's sitting in an office, and it's not in a fridge, this red light at the top is flashing periodically, saying that the temperature is not as set, so it's outside the alarm. So we can also, because it's plugged into the mains, to push the set button quickly and it will turn on a beeper. So now, if the temperature is outside the set point of our fridge, the beeper will beep, and that will annoy us enough that we'll go and have a look at it. So yeah, so if you then hear this beeping, you know something's wrong with the fridge, and you can attend to it quickly before the temperature of the vaccines gets out of hand and it's spoilt. Now you can turn that beeper off again by just pushing the set button with a short push, and that'll say off. The red light still flashes, but the beeper's off. So that's pretty much it for how that unit works. Very simple to set up, very easy to set up, and that's it. Thank you very much. One of the other things that you have to do for the vaccine monitoring is to record the minimum and maximum temperatures reached in the fridge. So if you turn the unit over, there's a button there marked min-max. So if we push that min-max button, which I'll do from the back, it comes up with min there, and it gives you the minimum temperature. If you push it again, it says max, and it will give you the maximum temperature. So that's it. That's all you need to do with that unit. And that, push it again, and it doesn't say any min or max, so that's the actual temperature inside the fridge. Don't forget, in this application it's just sitting on the desk, so the temperature is reading 23.9. In the fridge it'll be between 2 and 8 degrees, and that's all you need to worry about. Off record. Off record. Now it's stopped recording now. The recording is not flashing here. What we would do then is to take out the memory card. And this is just like you would take out a memory card from your camera. Push it in, it pops out, and that memory card then has all your data on it for your recording. So you then take that, put that into your computer, and you can read that off. And all your recordings will be there, and you can save it, and you can graph it, you can do whatever you wish with that. So that's how simple it is, and we actually include with the package an interface. Now the interface takes the memory card in the back, and it goes in one way, pushes it in, and that's a standard USB which will fit pretty much any computer. So you plug that in your computer, you can read that memory card if you haven't already got a memory card reader. When you're finished doing that, take it out, put it back into the monitor, push it in until it locks. This would still be in the fridge, there's no reason to take it out. So you would then just push the set button and hold it until we got on record on the screen. And periodically flashes record at the bottom, and this means that it's back in to the fridge monitoring everything that happens. So that's it for the 87799 vaccine monitor from HLP Controls. That's a simple training video to let you know how to use it and what it can do. Very powerful unit. It actually does everything, including logging, displaying, min-max, and it gives you an audible and visible alarm. Visible alarm is only when it's plugged into the mains, which then makes it easy because you don't have to change the batteries every day or every time. Thank you very much.